Rocket Chick Art Productions presenting Square Enix Front Mission 3 Wander Arts Grille Sechs Centipede action figure.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome again. Thank you, new people, new followers, new subscribers, or people who just randomly popped up on the channel. It's your boy, RCA, coming at you once again with another unboxing. Front Mission 3 Wander Arts Grille Sechs Wulong Centipede variant. As you know, I do mostly Mecha when it comes to toy unboxing. Not a lot of people do, but I also like to look at the front of the box. I'll put a link down below where I got it from. For the life of me, I can't remember the name of the site. But this is from Square Enix. Here we're going to look at the toy itself right there. Kind of a bit of a glare. Let me get out of that. If you can see a little bit better. Shows that it comes with 2 grip hands, a fist and a fist, assault rifle, machine gun, rifle backpack, and 2 knuckles. Alright, so I did already cut it open a bit. But I do always like to look at the front because people, you know, they have worked on this box art for quite some time, and you should, you know, be very, very appreciative of that. So, get this bad boy out of the box. Boop. Boop. There we go. So, there we have him. Ooh, this thing is heavy, heavy. Ooh. So, there we go with the rifle, with the scope. It's actually quite nice in my opinion. Has a little bit of weight, not as plasticky as the Gundam ones. Then we have the assault rifle with the barrel right there. We have, what is that, left? Right? No. Right. I'm stupid. Left. Open. So that must be for our right. Oh, dropped it. For our rifles and whatnot, unless that's already in there. Yeah, so that squeezes on right nicely. And pop in that hole with the peg right there. So you could slap that in. Ooh, this hand out. Come on, pop, baby, pop for me. Pop it in there. Another hand. So the knuckles, because they do a lot of those. If you haven't played the Front Mission series, it is a very wonderful game. I believe they're going to remake 3 too, because they've already remade 1 and 2. The knuckles, always good to have one unit who's just close range and can just beat ever-living dog monkey. Always comes wonders. So there you go. That's the hand on there. Then we have other machine gun. More like a mini gun. Alright, and then last but not least, the mech itself. Alright, so, ooh, get that arm right there. You see that? Bend up. It doesn't come any further down. But inside, as you can see, right there. So, get a nice bit. You can put some other parts up top of there. Extra. That's the hole for the backpack. I don't think I took that out yet. There we go. So let's see how easily that slides in. Yeah, it does. Quite easily. And scoop it right back out. Good. So let's look at the leg. Bend. Oh yeah, there we go. Get some ankle motion in there. Alright, and finally we look at the head. Left, right. Not much up and down. Cockpit doesn't open, but it's still good. Ooh, we have a bit of knee movement right there. There we go. All right, so this is my second one I bought. Another one was I think from Front Mission 4. I don't know, I have to go back, but I'll put a link up there to see when I got the other one. Oop, stand for me, baby, stand. A little bit on the crooked side, but all in all, I do like it. I'll take some pictures of it more. Ben, get that leg. Ooh, that leg got all the way up there. That is a nice. You see that? Look at that. Look at that kick. God. Ooh. Yeah, then you could spread that mug out. Spread it open. Eagle. So there's going to be a lot of good posing. This makes a really good, almost like a boss mech, honestly. That's the vibe I'm getting from it. Well, thank you so much for joining me once again. This one wasn't... Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I should do comparisons with the other units that just show you how tall, how big, stuff like that. 1 second. Alright, so I am back. I forgot to do size comparison. But, so, right next to that is the Gundam EZ-8. That is the Gundam Universe line. So he looks about a solid inch taller than the Wanzer Arts. But I think that's about right for him. So, yeah. Then you have the older ones of the Robot Damashi. That's a Leo. Again, another one of my favorites. Right there. Stand up for me. Oh, you don't want to stand. Okay, well. Yeah, he's roughly maybe about a few centimeters less. So, that's a much more if you're trying to keep in universe. Or at least size comparison. So, weapons, however, that's two giant different things. And then finally, probably the baby of the bunch right there. Back you up a little bit. My Zaku 2, again, one of my favorite mobile suits of all time. Mobile suit in action. That's the older line. He is much smaller comparison to the Wanzer Art. You see that height difference? But, I mean, I'll take some poses, make some pictures. Thank you once again for joining me. I didn't think I'd forget anything this time. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good jazz, whatnot. And continue to like Mecha, because that's the best franchise. Or genre, sorry.